Alrighty, combinator. Call it Hollow Sin. Sounds quite evil, really. Make a line mixer 6:2. And Thor. Initialize. And open up. And I'll add in the notes now. Okay, back in Thor, we've got 3 oscillators to make for the tone. For the high end, we're going to have a multi-oscillator on this really small pulse wave with an interval detune mode, so go down a couple, detune very slightly. We're going to make an FM pair for the random extreme high end and extra tone goodness. I've got a little bit obsessive over extra harmonic content on this 7-day song, as you may have noticed, with a 4 carrier and 9 mod. I literally just pick random numbers until I find something I like. Turn the FM up to open half, so it's quite considerable. And lastly, we're going to have a phase mod oscillator for the main hollowness of the tone. So turn this to this combination between a saw and a sine wave there. And the second one we're going to change to a square wave and turn the PM to full. Now let's take a quick listen. Yep, that's pretty much it. But to make it more interesting and kind of plucked, we're going to turn the filter right down to about 250 Hz, something around there. And then take the E and V completely to full, so the filter envelope has a lot of control over it. Then we're going to take this decay right down to about 700 milliseconds. Now take a listen. Nice and prominent attack on the sound there now. To echo it out, turn the delay on, tempo sync, time to 8/16 again, and we're going to turn it up just below half on the dry wet there. Now take a listen. Oh, take the feedback up as well, just so it kind of takes longer for it to fade out. There we go. Lastly in Thor, make a comb filter, just to make it even more hollow sounding, with 0 E and V, just over half frequency, so going to go for about 1.1 kHz, something like that. Turn the resonance up to about 30 something. My cat's here, you can go away. No, I don't. No, go. I'm making music. Yes, resonance about 35. And turn it onto the comb minus mode. Take a listen to the difference. Much hollower. The comb plus and comb minus modes just move the position of the resonating peaks that the comb filter makes. Audibly, the main change is the comb minus is less bassy and hollower. Lastly, we're just going to make an RV7000 unit up here in the mixer. Turn it up to all treetops, it's quite a nice one, and turn the aux up to about half. Now take a listen. I have to take the decay down a tiny amount, but that's pretty much it. Now let's take a look at those notes. These notes are really simple, like Adam Sandler movie plot simple. Just to clarify, I freaking love Little Nicky. There's nothing wrong with simple on occasion. So it's just the semitone that was touched on in that previous portamento synth that we made, then just the same note twice. So you got the semitone, same note, just for a tiny bit of variation. I didn't want too much variation, as this synth is there to fill out the high mid-range, and I wanted something simple that would keep a pedal. The more pedals, the prettier the other melodic elements will be. And once I've sorted out the levels, take a listen. Nice and pretty. Got a portamento synth more summery than skin cancer, and an echoey synth more hollow than a promise for a well-funded National Health Service. Join me tomorrow where we'll be adding in other melodic elements I mentioned, a gorgeous filtery reverby piano, and a sampled cut-up string part. See you tomorrow, guys!